Some of the other things that I like about the Africa Twin is it's got this nice low seat. So I think you can probably change the seats and get a more enduro style seat. And like, why would you want to do that? So in my opinion, and I always use that, in my opinion, so that nobody can hold me to it, but it is my opinion. In my opinion, the advantage of having a much taller seat, so in other words, it would kind of meet the tank and go like that, is that obviously, like, if you're a short person, you don't really want it, but it's also rider skill. If the seat is up here and it kind of meets the tank right at the top, you can actually put your weight. It's easier to put your weight there. I mean, you should be standing up more than sitting down, but you can ride this bike more of an enduro style, and you can get your weight more over the front wheel. So that is one advantage in having the seat up there. And also, although you're going to stand up on soft sand, you're going to stand up and get your weight back. It can be like a kind of lazy, nice to have if you can put your butt on the back seat, and this you probably can't because it's a little bit low for that. So, but those are like minor stupid things that I don't think are even worth considering when buying this bike, unless you're really going to ride it at a super high performance level. Okay. Yeah, so there are some things that I feel that I think the designers probably did think this through, but when you look at bikes like this, I always wonder, did the engineers not think that that's quite exposed for a critical part? They probably did. They just can't put it anywhere else. But then, as a standard thing, I would like to see those like standard protection or whatever it is. The exhaust is always really exposed on these. It's easier to take on and off like this, but if you drop it, it does get damaged, and that's like pretty much how it is for most bikes. This here, look at this. I mean, this is like a huge part of this engine casing. Like, you've got the bash plate here. We know it's going to take some action here, but I've knocked holes in a few of these crankcases, not on this bike, on other bikes, but I've knocked holes in a few of these crankcases, and it's nothing to do it. So I'd like to know like what protection is available for that, and I'd like to see the manufacturers putting in protection as standard on all of these sort of bikes. Then it's a cost thing, I suppose. I don't know. So that's it. That's about as critical as I can get on the Africa Twin, because it just is such an amazing bike. That's it. We've bought it, we're taking it home, and we're going to sell it to someone who cares.